Hi, my name is Manuelito and I will demonstrate SQL injection combined with remote command execution. You've previously seen a demonstration of SQL injection. Now I'll introduce you to remote command execution or RCE. It is a type of vulnerability that allows an attacker to run system-level commands on the server from a remote location. When combined with SQL injection, these two can be extremely dangerous. It allows an attacker to inject malicious code into the database and use that code to create a backdoor on the server. Let me show you how it works. First, I'm going to run this SQL injection into the login. Now, when you look at the right side in the victim's web server, this command created a shell.php file. This file will act as a backdoor, allowing me to execute terminal commands using my browser only. Now I'm going to try to run the whoami command. Now this confirms that I can now execute commands on the server. At this point, I will begin executing a payload that will deface the website. First, I'm going to send this payload to the victim's web server. Now I'm going to run this code. This will decode that payload into the victim's web server. And finally, I'm going to run one more code, and this will connect that payload into the index.html of the web server. Now, as soon as a user visits the website, the malicious script runs and the website is visually defaced, showing that this has been compromised. Now, this shows how dangerous SQL injection combined with remote command execution is. I am not just limited to destroying the database, but I can also take control of the entire web server. To prevent this attack, user input must be properly sanitized in all SQL queries to block injection. File systems should be restricted, and a web application must not allow SQL to write files to disk. And additionally, disable dangerous PHP functions like system function and apply least privilege principles to limit what the web server can execute.